Well, I was talking about a grain order wish list yesterday, uh, and just happened to take Mom shopping today, and they're having case lots at the local store, and they had this Augustin Farms hard white and hard red wheat, 50-pound bags, and they were $15.99 a bag. So we ended up with 2 bags of each for $64 plus tax. Of course, then had to buy buckets to store them in, lids for the buckets. There's hard red, there's hard white, and so I almost spent as much on that as the wheat itself. Back here, I've done today the bread, and this was the sifted whole hard red wheat. I haven't sliced any yet. This is a crust of the bread I made about 10 or 12 days ago, and this is whole red wheat, hard red wheat, whole wheat flour, and this has been sifted. Speaking of which, hold on another second. I mentioned using this bran, and this has been refrigerated because you don't want it to go bad, as to feed my sourdough. And this is actually sourdough that I plan to use to make bread. And I mixed it 50% with just all-purpose flour, and it is actually feeding the sourdough. It's doing a good job. I don't know if I'm going to make this into bread. I just made, well, I've got 4 loaves of bread here, so I'm probably not going to make bread because this will be ready within a very short period of time. But pancakes or something. And also, just a kind of a side note, is Mom got this wheat to actually use for everyday cooking. If I have to sift out a little bit of the bran until everybody's digestive systems get used to it, I can. That's not a problem. But for now, there's, like I said, there's whole red wheat. This is sifted red wheat. So there is a difference, and this is using the bran from the hard red wheat. So it can be done. That's one of the things in an emergency situation. People have their emergency food storage, and they have whole grains, and they're not used to eating whole grains. Their bodies can go into shock, their digestive system, and they can actually get overly dehydrated and even die from going from non-whole grain to whole grain if they're not used to eating the whole grains at all, because it does cause digestive stress. But this is just a quick thing. The bread is looking wonderful with that sifted hard red wheat. The bran is working to feed the sourdough. 50-50, not 100%. Put that back in the fridge. And there is 200 pounds of wheat. That's a lot of wheat. Both of these packages, by the way, here, let's look at the package. Both of them say 12 to 14% protein. So I'm not sure the difference. I'm going to have to try doing something with the hard white wheat. I haven't done that yet. I also haven't tried the soft white that I've got over there. I did look today, and they actually have a Wonder Mill with the seed and the large bean attachment for $263, just under $264. I don't have it. It's probably not going to happen. But with all this flour, it was definitely something that came to mind today. They have just the Wonder Mill without those 2 attachments for $230, but still not going to happen. But this is just something I wanted to bring up because, like I said, there is the well, 2 bags of each of the wheat flours. Something somewhat interesting. This is the hard white wheat, and the quarter cup is 43 grams dry, and the hard red wheat quarter cup is 46 grams dry. This is a serving size. So that was kind of interesting. It's saying that the hard white wheat is less dense than the hard red wheat, which is probably, I don't know why that people say that whole wheat should be the red wheat. But I'm going to play a little bit, grind some of the white wheat, and I may actually put the white wheat with the red wheat. Just kind of a footnote is I believe this cost 32 cents a pound. I've been buying it, and I believe it's organic that I've been buying at the health food store, and I've been paying $1.05 a pound, so less than a third for this. It doesn't say what it is. It doesn't say non-GMO or anything. The only thing it does say is chemical free and USDA #1. So I don't know. Chemical free, I guess that means somewhat organic, but doesn't, I don't know exactly what it means. But I'm done with that. We'll get back to playing in the kitchen. I do it all the time, but one with me with the camera another time soon. And just thought I'd bring this up because this happened today.
Thanks for watching Perhaps Cooking. Feel free to share, give me a thumbs up, or subscribe.